Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we are going to play a game called Depraved by Evil Bites. It's a game in which we are going to manage a small colony of cowboy in the Wild West. It is quite an unusual setting. So before we go any further, I need to warn you, it is a game which is in development, so as such everything we are going to do today is subject to change. So let's just make a new game and begin to handle this colony. So let's just generate a random map. With a bit of luck we'll get something good. Let's just take a look if we can see. Okay, we've got only one river. I think I might want to check if I can get one which is going to be a bit more practical here, because we might need this to maybe fish or something like this. Okay, this one is slightly bit better, even though there is a bit of snow in the middle. Let's just go for it. So it's a game which has a relatively slow pace, and the management is, you're not going to manage a huge city, you are going to manage a small city with plenty of people, and you will need to tend to their need in, let's say, a micro way of thinking, kind of. So we'll just begin with very, very basic things and we'll expand on that. Alright, so we begin with just a little wagon like this. It's a bit like, maybe not, I was about to say settlers, but it is maybe going to have a little bit less kind of resource and chain of resource which you are going to combine together. So where to? I need to find a good spot. I think I might want to go for something which is going to be close by the river. And the river is quite far. So we've got the, yes, here it is. So do we have a little bit of green around here? That seems to be the case, so it might, oh wait, there is some cool resource here, yet it's going to lack a bit of space. So I might want to establish a town on this side, and we'll make a bridge to reach the other goods here. So I think the best place is probably around here. Yes. Okay, let's bring the chariot here. I'm going to bring back the right speed. So the thing is that this game we are going to probably work with a bigger speed here, because it's quite slow if you don't do so. Plus buildings are taking quite a while to build. So we've got plenty of resources here, we've got plenty of animals we are going to hunt for food, trees. I've been spotting also plenty of rocks here we are going to use to make big stone for our house and stuff. And there is some special resources here like herons, which are just in these mines, so it's quite a good map. I'm lucky. Got a bit of gold here. Plenty of things. Plus you'll need to manage the security of your town, you will need to hire a gunslinger to protect the city against bandits, and so on. So let's see, I've got a bunch of wolves here. Yes, we do. It might be trouble, but we will probably manage. So let's just make a little bit of construction here. So where are we going to build this first building? I might want to bring it around here, because it is important for us to have all the resource we need. I can still expand later on. Stone is not going to be a resource we're going to need right away, so let's just drop it here. You might be attacked by wolves though, so it might end up a bit quickly if I'm not careful. We might have a bunch of rifle, but not that many. Okay, so buildings are going to be unlocked as we progress. For now we've got very little, but as we are going to get more people, it's going to be unlocked gradually. So you see, if I want to get a toolsmith, I need 5 settlers. We've got 3 level of population here. We've got the pioneer, the settlers, and the merchant. And as we fulfill their needs, they are going to probably evolve from one class to the others. I did not actually reach a point where I was able to get settlers, but we might. Who knows? Anyway, let's just keep going. I need somebody to make a plank, so we'll need a lumberjack here. And let's see, over there. So we'll be able to get a lot of these bits of woods close by. We'll also need to get a sawmill at some point. I think to get the first hunter shack here, we'll need to get both of these buildings running. So let's just make them both close by, so we're going to be able to move all the good necessary to do this fairly easily. It's important because it's going to take some time to move goods from place to place. If I just go at regular speed, you can see that these guys are not moving that fast. Let's take a look at these guys, speaking of them, because I was speaking about their needs, and they are fairly easy to spot here. So I need to get habitation, because they are all homeless right now, and I need a church. It can take some time. You can see the mood, you can see the religion, score. If they are getting too low, we are going to be in trouble, and all these important survival things which we are going to try to fulfill. We've got no weapon for now, but we might be able to give them guns. I can just ask them to go for a rifle or a gun if I click on it, but it's not necessary. I don't really want people which are not going to be in need of guns to have them. It will be more difficult to handle the town if there is everybody which is shooting each other. Okay, so we've got our first cabin which is almost ready. Let's just... Yes, I need to make houses. But without wood it will be very difficult, so let's just begin with that. Plus I need a hunter quickly to get rid of these wolves, or we are going to be in trouble. So our first lumberjack is going to happen soon. You can hire many. I'm going to just go and ask for one to be walking here all the time. And you can also change, you can assign the walking area as well. So if I want to, I'm going to ask him to go that way because there is maybe a little bit less wolves. Alright. Plus, when the game is going to see that you have no more trees in this area, it's going to tell you you need to change area for this guy, so you won't be left unwarned. Okay, so the sawmill is almost ready. We'll need to next do a hunter cabin, which is going to be quite handy. Where to? Maybe on the side here? I could just keep the space for something else. It needs to be close by. Okay, let's just do it here for now. Maybe we'll remove it, we'll see. But we need to begin to harvest food if I don't want my population to shrink, kind of. So it's not an emergency to go for a stone mason, so we're going to try to go for other things. Let's see, I want, maybe I could make a warehouse, I could make a bridge. It's a bit too early right now. But what I need the most is shacks, so we can actually have people rest well. So how are we going to lay out that part? I think I've got a bit of space here, so we could maybe begin to add a few, but maybe it's a better spot. I could actually add some here. Yep, let's do that this way. I'm going to ask for 2 right away, because I cannot, it's not going to be sufficient for my population to have only 2 of these, because I've got 10 people and I think there is only 2 people per house, so it's going to be important to make many more. Yet the people which are going to be in this house are going to be content, and it's going to be a lot easier. What's going on here? There is no food here. Yes, there is no food. So I'm going to establish another perimeter. We're going to not go too far. I don't want them to. I'm going to just protect the town. Nah, we're going to go a little bit north, so we are going to be able to attack these wolves. Do I want to assign a second one? I'm going to go for 2 for now. They might get a rifle, because the guy which is going to hunt has a rifle. Oh, going to be troublesome. You do have a rifle. Ah, okay, he's taking care of it without being too much in danger. This is cool. Do we have a second rifle? Maybe not. So for now we are fine. And maybe when they're going to be done with the shack, they're going to begin to go and hunt. So on each of these, we're going to be able to gather meat and leather. For now, we'll be able to probably sell the leather and keep the meat, as we've got no other resource in food. Oh, we've got a bunch of ores which are going to be there. So we'll need to make a stable soon, because ores need to be tended to, or they will die. So, whether it's already available or not, I think not. Outhouse, it's going to be important. So we're going to drop it, or maybe on the side. Yes, we're going to drop it maybe on the side, because we'll have many more houses to add, or just behind here. Yep, not too bad. Oh, it seems we are lacking target. For now it's not going to be too bad, because he's got plenty of work to do. We've got still a bunch of meat here, and there is another wolf which is dead here, which we'll need to take care of. But maybe he's out of the area, so he's not going to go and pick it up. Let's just switch the area. Okay, so soon the north of the town is going to be safe, so I will be able to add more habitation and maybe other things. See, all these guys with little house on their head, they are homeless, so we'll need to add more house. They are going to sleep at night around fire in your town, so it's not going to help with their mood. I feel like the overall look of the game is working pretty well. Plus it's not, I hope it's not going to be too taxing on computer, so you can actually maybe make bigger town. Okay, let's go with it. See, they are sleeping around fires. We need to finish these, because this house is already welcoming 2 people, Marin Reynolds and Cornelius Gullick. They've got wood to help them in winter and make fire and stuff, but it is not sufficient. So basically you should at least add 3 more houses, but it's going to be quite taxing. I've got only... oh, I've got a little bit of wood. It's not too bad, I could actually go for more. Let's see. I don't really have a plan on how I'm going to lay out the city. What I need to do quickly though is to increase the size of the city, because if I don't, it's going to be an issue. I could do one of these here. Yeah, not too bad. But we'll need to make a church soon, or my people are going to begin to get restless. I need... how much citizen do I need to do that? 12 pioneer, so we'll need 2 more. And we'll need a warehouse now. It seems to me we are full here. Okay, let's just go and do a warehouse. It's going to be here. And where to? Maybe next to the city hall, so we can actually store things not too far. Alright. I would like to put the stable not too far as well. Just need to find where it was. Nah, these are going to be... it's too early for this. Doctor... okay, here's the stable. There is everything we need here. A church, a stable, and a doctor. It's going to be very important, because when people sleep outside, they're going to get sick a little bit faster. I think we need to hurry on the warehouse. I'm going to change priority. It's a little bit in here, but we can do it fairly easily. It's going to ask everybody to work on that instead of other projects. As it is even closer, it's going to be done quickly, hopefully. At some point we are going to be attacked by bandits, and it is quite handy to know that there is a little icon over there, which is going to give you a hint on which villager is going to be carrying weapon. So for now only the hunter is having some, so we'll be able to send him to fight these guys, but it's not going to be sufficient. We'll need to hire security here. Yet the city is quite small for now, so not so much of an issue. We might want to do a little bit of money at some point. We are getting a bit of money with the rent of these houses, but we could actually sell a few things. This is a town hall, and we can actually sell the belt if you want. So let's go and sell a bunch of leather bits here. We are selling 7 because I think I've got 7. No, I don't know. I think it was 7. Yes, I think it is 7. And we could also maybe sell something else. Nah, not so much. Everything is necessary here. We could buy tools, which might be useful, but not enough worker. Yes, I need more people, I know. But it's going to be easier when I get these houses to be ready. These are not very good houses, but they are better than nothing. It's a bit at the time of the gold rush, so it's better than tents. Look at that, they are just doing planks and stuff. And we've got our little woodcutter here, which is... oh! Did we lost somebody? Wild animal. Okay, we need to send our hunters take care of the wolves around. Because the wolves here are not really dangerous anymore. At which point did we lose Edward? Not sure. Okay, so we'll need to ask him to hunt around. Where are the wolves around? So I'm mostly here. So I'm going to ask him to deal with that. It would be better if I had more hunters. Oh, what's going on here? These guys are a bit afraid because there is a wolf here. They should just go back. Got no weapons. Don't want to go there. Seems my hunter is walking somewhere. We're being attacked. Wolves. Let's just pause the game for a sec. I might want to protect these guys. Where is my hunter? Just over there. I'm going to ask him to attack the wolf. Maybe it was not the best place to actually do things. Okay, saved. Maybe I should just ask him to hunt for any animal which is close by, so it's going to be a little bit easier to protect my people. They're still going there. Maybe I should just ask him to take care of this wolf here. Or a few more, so we don't get in trouble. Because they're quite crazy right now because of these wolves roaming around. Come on, buddy. Take care of them. Okay, one less to worry about. Let's go for all these three. And we'll try to pick up the remains afterward. Okay, should be fine. It's going to gather what can be gathered. And it'll come back to the hunter shack. So now we've got our warehouse, which is being filled gradually. It's going to be quick, I think. And we've got a bunch of shacks. So we've got only 10 people. We need 12. I think I need to build more shacks. Okay. Let's go for another one like this. I could add another outhouse in between. It's going to be necessary. Alright. And we need a well quite soon. The thing is that I need to bring the well in a area with a bit of green, or it's not going to be very good. Okay, let's speed up a bit because nothing is happening if you don't go fast enough. And I might want to build a mason at some point. We've got a bit of... Oh, is it a bear? Yes, it is. It's quite dangerous area. I've been... need a doctor, yes and no. Oh, he's quite in... He might die. And do you have the right... Nah, I cannot do it. Not yet. Only 12 pioneer. Okay. Let's see. Now that I'm building the shack, I cannot do much. We got 4 shacks. I need another one. Just ask for another one. And I might want to do it around here. My city is going to be a mess. Obviously. It is not how you build a cowboy town. I still have 4 residents which are homeless. There's plenty of meat to pick up. Come on, he's bleeding quite a bit. He should be dead. He might be though, soon. His mood is decreasing, his health is not very good either. No, he's going to die. There's no possible way for me to fix him before his health stops tickling down. So, rip and sword Richie. Okay, is it finished here? No, not yet. Do we have enough tool? For now, we do for now. We are lacking a bit of of firewood, but it's going to get better. It would be nice if Answorth was to just rest a bit at home, because just I don't think carrying logs when you are that hurt is a good idea. Yes, he died, of course. You cannot carry logs that way. And we've got 9 pioneer, but we should have enough house now, or almost. We're beginning to lack water soon. Even though we've got a nice river here. Do we have still plenty of meat here? Yes, we might. We need to hurry to pick up this. I don't think we're going to lack any kind of food. It's going to finish... which one? This one, which I didn't see. We should have plenty of leather to sell as well. Let's take a look at this. No, it is a price 7, so I don't really know how much I've got. It's not clear. It is not written up there, so we don't really know. It's just a price here. So let's say we're going to sell a bunch. Or I could just check the warehouse maybe. One over there. And that's all I've got. Okay, so one we shall sell. Just one, please. Here we go. So what do we need here? I've got no more stone. That's going to be an issue. I should have maybe done that earlier. I hope it's going to be metal parts. Yes, there is no stone required here, so we might be able to do it fairly easily. And where could be the best place to do so? Maybe here. Not too bad here. There's a better spot, but at least it's not too far from the other ones. And we'll begin with this bit of stone. So we won't be able to go further without any kind of stone. Good to know. Are all these houses finished? Yes, these are. Not enough worker and up. Okay, I will need to make some kind of priority on the stone if I want to keep running things. And in between, what I should do is to buy some stone. I've got enough money to do so, and it's going to be quite handy. So let's go and buy, let's say, 10 stone. Let's go and begin with 10 to begin with. Going to be a little bit of money already. We'll need to wait for the trader to come, but let's check something quickly. Maybe it was a better place to establish a town up there. There is no wolves, only good resource. Okay, it was a mistake. We'll expand there though. Just need to make a little bridge and we'll make another part of the town up there. Seems to rest quite well, but seems to be a bit rough as a place where to sleep. Did we somebody? Is there somebody in there? No, it's just grass which is moving. Okay, so we should have a bit of stone now, yes, and a little bit less money as well. But we should be able to finish this shack. Just need 3 after all. And then we'll be able to finish that one as well. We've still got 10 tools, so we should be fine for a bit, but we won't be able to build the toolsmiths in time. Storage prediction is full? How is it? I think I might want to reduce the amount of people which are... No, there is only one. But maybe what I could do is to make some firewood producer. Is it available now or not yet? Not yet. I could make a bridge. Let's go for a bridge. It's not too difficult. It's out of my... I cannot build here. It's a shame. So we'll need to spend 5,000 to get more territory. Okay, worth it. Let's go for it. So we can buy a settler wagon to establish a new city. But we can also expand territory here. It's going to cost... Oh, we got a gunslinger on his way. So now we've got a little bit more territory. So we are going to be able to produce a bridge. And we'll just drop it here. And I've got a gunslinger somewhere. I failed to notice the thing, but I've got a little reminder here, so we can actually get him back, I think. Is it down there? Yes, it is. And it's just over there, so we're going to click on the guy and we'll hire him. So Jesus Hoche, we're going to pay 25. And he has a regular gun, so it's going to be, and he's going to protect the city a bit. And he might help as well. I think he's a pioneer after all. Even if he's not helping, he might be able to defeat wolves attacking my people. Okay, look, all seems to be fine around. Do I have still a bit of wood here? Not so much. I'm just going to move a bit the area. We're going to... What have I done? For a sec I thought I had fired the guy. It's very close by. Okay, we'll destroy a bit more here. And now we've got somebody which is walking on the stone. Cool. Good. I'm not going to dedicate the guy to being a mason here, because I don't have enough people to do so. I think I need to keep a bunch of people which are free to go. What's going on here? A thief? I might want to send my gunslinger after him. Don't let Danny run with the goods. He's going with the belt, I think. Oh, is it too late? Shame. I could have sent him on a horse, maybe, though. Which one is his horse? Does he have a horse? It's a better question here. Yes, he has a horse. It is this one here. So what if I ask him to mount and pursue the bandit? Come on, hurry, mount. Mount your horse, and you do not steal a thing without praying for it, unless I just fail to see you. Come on, where is he? I think I might be able to find him back by just clicking on the little thing. Ah, he has left. Ah, it's too late. No good. So you need to dismount. Yeah. What do you do with your horse? Okay, we'll just go around. I need to make a stable. We've got 12 pioneer. Oh, we've got new things then. Let's just take a look. So now we've got the stable, we've got the church, and we've got the doctor. So every single one is going to be necessary. Let's begin with the stable. So we'll have horse, which are going to be a bit better. So I'm going to drop it here. Maybe I could drop it like this. I don't know. What is the best spot? I could just put it here. Yes, yes. It's going to be directly in the way, but the horse won't be too far either. Or I could just... Okay, let's do what you were about to do. All to destroy. Interesting. So it is no more, or is it? No, it is no more now. Okay, let's do it again. So it was not too bad here. It's going to be a bit crowded, but why not? We'll need to add a church. I'm going to drop it here next to the river. I will also need to have a doctor here, which will drop where? Next to it? Okay, why not? It should decrease the amount of logs we've got. You know what? I could actually send sell a bunch of these wooden planks. We've got too many anyway. Okay, we'll need to pick it up. And let's sell a bunch of these. I've got plenty of planks. So let's just sell maybe... Come on, 20. Yes. Not going to give us much money, but still. Oh, we've got bandits coming in. So they're going to ask us protection money. But we've got only 2 bandits, and I've got 1 gunslinger and 1... what are these? They're not that dangerous. They just refuse They're going to get a nappy, but can probably deal with that. Where are they? They should not be too far though. They've got a camp somewhere around. Oh, just on the left here. So we've got these two bandits. I don't think they're going to be killed by wolves or grizzly bear. So we'll need to take care of them. And let's take a look. Where are my... Yes, I've got two people with guns. I'm going to get Gustavus and his buddy. Can I ask him to dismount? Because it's going to be troublesome. Yes, I can. It's just written over there. Dismount. Dismount, please, buddy. And do we need to bring his horse back to the stable? I don't know. Let's just pick them both. Alright. And we are going to send them to take care of these bandits before it reaches proportion I cannot deal with. So both of you are going to deal with... I don't remember which one is the most dangerous, but we'll try to go with that guy here. They're going to run and all. I'm going to just slow down a bit more so we can see the fight. But with a rifle and a Colt we should be fine. Hope my guys are good, or they will end up dead. Come on guys, I'm counting on you. He's aware we are arriving. Yet, he might not survive this. Wait a sec. You're not living until you get this one killed. Come on, buddy. Has he no more bullets? Okay, he's going to... Wait a sec. Finish the guy. We don't have a prison anyway. And what if... Can I pick up the gold? Would definitely be fitting. I've got a need of these. Let's see. Do I have anybody which is willing to go and pick up a gold? Yes, we've got one here. Because we might be in trouble at some point and I would prefer to be able to defend ourselves. Alvarado? Cool name. Let's go and pick up the second one. Maybe I should have picked people with mood which was higher. Anyway, speaking about the mood, I need to provide them a bit of water if I don't want to... Oh, it's a good spot. I just choose it. I could have found worse, because if you are in the desert, it is really low. So the number corresponds to the amount of buckets you are going to be able to get out of this well. So here, within 16 of these buckets, you will need to build another well. So it's a very bad spot. But if you just go around, you might find a very, very good spot. Especially in green areas. Oh, 3 buckets of water. It's going to be troublesome soon. I need to hurry to build that. And we do have enough to do so. Okay, let's go back to regular speed. I'm going to remove the weapon layer. And now we've got 4 people to defend the town. It's way better. And they will also be able to defend themselves against maybe wolves or grizzly bear. We'll see. Oh, nice. It's working now. We've got a nice little stable with all the horses which are going to be brought to the stable. And they won't die this way, which is even better. We can sell horse as well, but we are going to keep them because it is always useful. They are beginning to build a church. Hopefully they'll finish the well sooner. Alright. So what do we want to go for now? They are working on things, but we might be... house. Probably house. And we've got a woodcutter here which is going to transform wood into firewood. I could do one of these. I might want to keep it close by. Up here should be fine. It is no emergency though. Alright, so let's see, what else do we have? We do have a warehouse which is fine. Ish. feel like we're still lacking some space somewhere. Just don't know where. We're not yet ready to make mines because we won't have settler for a while. Let's see, what should we go for? We'll be able to get tellers soon. Nice. I think what I should focus on right now is shacks, as I've got already utility buildings which are in motion. I'm going to give a slight priority to the church so it can be finished before I actually do any houses. And oh, we've got no more food in this area. At some point I will need to remove the shack and just put it somewhere else, because it's going to be a bit far from the place where it's hunting. I might want to do it right now. Wait a sec. I could just build it next to the forest and it would just be way better. Or over there, there is plenty of beasts to hunt around here. Okay, we'll see a bit later. Let's just focus on what's important. We need house. And preferably a bunch of them. Maybe the main road is here. I should maybe not put too many shack in there, so we can keep a space with a relatively big amount of space. I'm going to add 2 more here. This is kind of fine. And we should begin to see more people because I've got now probably enough house to welcome everybody. At least to all of these which are already there. So how is morale? To check a bit on these because we've got plenty of layer we can actually see. You can do a city overview here, which is going to tell me that the mood is not that good. The crime is really low though. Let's take a look at my resource here. Our resident here, and the people which are in prison, which are none. Okay, so we do have water now. Cool. Let's take a look at other things. We can use transport routes, but I think without a second town it's going to be difficult. Let's take a look at other things. I've got a big map. Yep. Population levels. So we've got for now only pioneer, but if we were to make firewood and clothing, we might be able to get settlers. A little bit too early though. Okay. All has been seen, I think, in the UI space. So firewood and clothing. So we just need to find 2 more settlers, 2 more pioneers, and we'll be able to get our first settlers. There's still somebody which is homeless here. 2 of these. Yes, so we'll need to make 2 more houses, so they can get at least a place where they can rest. 2. One for these 2, and another one for the 2 next, which are going to arrive in the city. Good. We'll need to aim for more though. I think I might want to remove the hunter and just add a regular shack here, and I could just... oh! A gunslinger. So we can hire the guy. I think we might, because he has a rifle and all, and it's going to be efficient. And now we can... oh! Cool! We've got extra character. So we can build now... where was it? Clothes! Cool. I think I might want to drop the teller house here, in the middle of the town. It would be cool. Okay, so let's make a second hunter shack here, next to the forest. If I just do it a bit further, I could actually get some space for a regular one. Do we have enough food? Yes, so I'm going just to destroy this one right away. Oh, I'm just going to ask him to gather everything there is, even though there is nothing. Nah. Okay, so let's destroy it. Okay, this house is no more. And we'll go for the teller just in the middle of the town. It's an important building. And I might want to add a layup house here. Is it fitting? I think it might. One over there, another one next to it. And I could add an outhouse somewhere here. Okay, all these bulletins. Town seems to be a bit bigger now. Church is done. Okay, good. So I think people should be getting better now. Let's take a look at the city overview. Yes, the mood is getting higher. Very, very good. When we're going to add the doctor, it's going to get even better. Alright. I'm not going to increase the size of the city so much for now. It's too pricey, and I need to keep the money to actually increase the size of the city. Do we lack space? Because there is one house which is not in the stable. I think we still got 2 more space. But at some point we'll need to get an extra stable or we'll be in trouble. Okay, so what I should focus now on is first a shack for the people which are still homeless. So I need 2 of these as a matter of fact. Okay, so let's just focus on these 2. Alright. The doctor is not yet done. Could I just give it the priority because it is almost done? And then we'll go for this. Okay, is it done? Almost, almost. I've got no more tools. I need to buy some. Alright, I need 10 of these, not too bad. Let's go for 12. It's going to be pricey though. But it's going to enable us to finish this house. We cannot do much without these. Okay, we've got 12 now. So this shack is going to be done quickly. It's really close to the storage, so not going to be an issue. I'm going to reduce traveling time quite a bit. It would be cool if we were to get, let's say, vegan at some point to move these goods to the location where they need to be used. It would just speed up things a lot. See, when you are playing in really high speed, it feels like just normal, kind of. Because if you just go in slow mode, nothing is going to happen. It's nice to watch the city without so much trouble going in, but I don't feel like, playing at that speed. It's just not going to be working well enough. Okay, this one is finished. And with this one we'll be fine, I think. We'll have enough people working here in a relatively good condition, and we'll be able to focus on improving these conditions. I'm going to let this one be constructed quickly as well. I don't want them to focus on homes which are not really necessary right now. I wonder why this guy is just not taking the bridge. It would be so easier, so much easier. Maybe he don't really care. Do we have a dedicated man on this one? Maybe it is not necessary. It is not. No, it's all fine. We've got 20 buckets of water already, and I feel I've got a bit of a margin. It's not going to be used that quickly. Okay, almost done. It's so quick when you've got everything within reach. Okay. I should just focus on that now. Or you know, I could just finish this one quickly and we'll just deal with the other one next. I should just maybe do the hunter quickly as well, because we might lack food at some point. I could still buy some though. Come on guys, hurry. I've got plenty of wood. Oh, we don't really have that much wood now. My mistake. So do we have new buildings to build? Yes, we can now make Grand Farm. It's going to be interesting. And we've got also a train station. It's a bit too early. Let's just begin by the Grand Farm. It seems to be a little bit more manageable. And I need to find a spot where I'm going to be able to do... It seems to be good here. It's really bad here. Yes, it's really bad. But in the green, all is fine. So where shall I put this farm? Maybe here. But I don't want to destroy the trees. I want to gather them if possible. It's a bit strange, it's a bit too much in the city. I could do it a bit further here. Next to the well, in case we would need some water. Okay, I don't think I'm destroying too much trees here. Let's just do it here. We'll have some space to add an extra farm at some point, but I need to cut more trees to do so. I think I might want to focus on these. And I should check on stonemason. There is still a bit of wood available. Not wood, stone. My mistake, I was thinking about the lumberjack again. Okay, the woodcutter is not yet working, but it is possible for me to make some firewood now. And we've got a teller, which is not finished yet. So let's take a look at the city overview. The mood is high, the crime is low. All is fine. For now. I think this is where trouble arises. We might have some theft at some point, if the city is just running too well. Hopefully with two gunslingers around, it might be a little bit more difficult for them to run with goods. But I've got a few citizens with weapons. They might be the one which are going to steal stuff and leave, so who knows. Okay, so the teller is done. And I need to get some clothes and leather to make it work. So we might want to just buy some to keep things running. So let's just buy a bit of clothes. I'm going to go for 10 and we're going to buy a bit of leather as well. It's going to plunder our economy, but at least we'll see what's going to happen. Maybe we'll get our first settlers. Is there a horse which is dead? Ah, come on. Not cool. Plus, it's strange because there is 2 more space in there. Okay, you know what? I should maybe try to do a second stable. Just in case. It would be my fault. I feel like it's just going to be fine here. Come on. Alright. Oh, we do have a few more people. I need to be careful. Let's give it a slight priority. I think maybe all the buildings I'm building are with a slight priority. Maybe not the sharks though. All seems to be working fine. Come on guys, hurry. Am I lacking tools? Might be. I need food soon, so I need to hurry on the hunter. Let's take a look. They're going to pick up the stone. We got a bunch of tools which are still in these spots. We are lacking storage. It is obvious now. Do we have... I'm just lacking a little bit of space here. It's a shame. So where should I think I need a bit of storage north. It would be easier to pick up things if it was the case. But I feel like I'm maybe going to take more space than necessary. I could just drop it here nearby so we can store the wheat as well. Yes, it seems to be fine here. Alright, where to? It's a shame I cannot move the camera to see my whole town. It would be nice to be able to see the ambience and all. Even though maybe the layout is not that good to see things, but still. It is a circle shape thing, kind of. Even though the stable is a bit in the way, it's almost a circle here. And there is also that one. And it's a mess in the middle, of course. Okay. Let's see. We do have plenty of firewood here, and a little bit of clothing as well. Is everything running or not? Did we manage to pick up these? No, we need to wait for the vegan too. Yes. Wait, did it not stop? Okay, maybe it didn't, because we don't have the space to buy things or sell things. Can I ask for an instant pickup here? Yes, I need people to come and pick up these. And it is close. Okay, so everything is in there. We just need to bring it to the right shop, that's all. Okay, nice. And we're going to begin to lack tools. When am I going to be? I think I need settlers to be able to buy tools. So when we're going to get some clothes and some firewood, it would be better. Because if every house is filled with clothes and goods and firewood, we'll be maybe able to create these. It would be nice. We're still lacking firewood though. And let's see. No food here, obviously. Let's go a bit further then. There's plenty of animals which are waiting in this forest to be hunted. I'm not sure they're actually waiting though. Okay, so is this shack still? No, it's not going to work anymore. Let's just move this to here. There's plenty of work to do here. We'll still need to be careful about bears because, you know, there is a few here. And they might be deadly. Let's take a look at this train station. I think I'm lacking metal parts. Okay, let's buy a bunch of these. 10 is fine. I need more, but the money say that I'm not going. I might want to just buy 30, and we'll see what's going to happen. I could sell stuff as well. And what do I want to sell? Let's take a look with my storage here, so I can see. No, not the map. The storage, please. Yeah, over there. Okay, so what do I have in quantity? Not much. Water, but it's not going to sell very well. Firewood, I need it. I don't really have so much. City has no goods. The woodcutter is still walking. I'm going to ask him to just cut these 2 trees as well. I should give a gun to the woodcutter. Because he's, you know, in the forest always and he might be killed. I'm really surprised he's not dead yet. So what are we working on? Oh, the stable. Alright, so I'm fine. And bandits, and they demand money, which I am going to refuse. Alright, and they might be at the same spot. No, they're in the forest with the wolves. Where are the wolves? There is not so much wolves left. Who's that guy? Wait a sec. Is he one of mine? Yes, but he has left. Why is that? Anyway, let's just going to take a bunch of gunslingers. Do I want to take reinforcement? If I just... I'm just going to take these two. I think two might be fine. This is a job after all, they might be able to deal with these two bandits. It would be better if they were using rifles, though. Is there a rifle? Yes, there is a rifle here. Bensang Alak and his friend Jesus here are going to be dealing with these two. Let's see if it's going to end well or not. They had the first shot, so it's better. Wait a sec. There's more work to do here. I should be winning this fight. 2 against 1. With a rifle, and again. Yes, no chance of surviving. And now I can get a few more guns. So I was speaking about the lumberjack to be in danger. So let's see what we can do for Cornelius here. Where could it be? He's just over there. So Cornelius is our lumberjack and is going to be carrying a gun quite soon. Alright. And I should give one to... I think my buddy, which is working at the stone shack, is carrying one as well. Yes, he has a weapon. So who do I want to give it to? Hunter? Okay, it's a fitting name. Let's just go and pick up the gun. I should store them somewhere instead of giving it to them. But I don't know if it is possible. And they might not be willing to give it back. Who knows? I'm still a bit pissed about losing this horse. It should be resolved soon, but I prefer to avoid losing some. Did I mess up the entrance? No, it's... I'm not sure it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. There is no door on this side. This is what I failed to see. This is just the blanks on the ground. A thief. Wait a sec. What is this? Oh, it's still enclosed. It's not the least expensive thing. I'm going to ask this one to follow the thief. And I'm going to ask... No, it's too far to get the horse. Is it not? They might be able to catch up. Or not. Why are they not following? Come on, guys. Can get him. Why are you just not going for it? Nah, it's too late. And crime is on the rise a bit. Okay, so how are we dealing with this? We're still lacking leather, but we should produce some. But maybe we're lacking just hunters. I could just go for more hunters. Got 3 leather here. Just pick it up. Can I get somebody to pick it up? Because our teller just need a few leather bits and he will be able to finish the closest is walking on. And do we've got leather here. What's wrong? We've got 6 here. Oh, our teller is lacking a house. I need to build some. It's in motion. Yes, it's well. Production is full. How so? Oh, nice, we're getting a bit of leather. I think what we need is people to pick up the goods and make it work better, because I think we might have closing already. So if I ask people to come and pick it up, it's going to remove it. I don't know how much is stored. I'm still waiting for somebody to come and pick it up. just want to see if it's going to empty the thing here. Come on, guys. Somebody, anybody. Come and pick it up. If there is something to pick up, of course. Yes, it's working. Now they're going to resume production and we'll be able to get a bit of clothing. And with a bit of luck, some... Nope. Nothing. Let's check on my colonists. It seems all our needs are fulfilled here, so we might get some settlers soon. Or do we need to make bread first? It's possible. Need alcohol as well. What are we lacking here? Stone mostly. I think what I'm lacking mostly is logistic. Because I got plenty of goods which is being stored in the production facility, but nobody seems to be willing to pick it up. Hey buddy, I need somebody to work in my city. Now we've got 18 and houses are being built, slowly but surely. It seems I'm lacking a lumberjack here. I could buy some goods, but I'm not just going to be sufficient. Let's buy some planks. We'll try to speed up bit production. Let's go for 20. Okay, it will be 21 then. And we're going to try to go and buy a bunch of rocks as well, so we can speed up things. 20 as well. What else do we need? Let's say we don't care. Maybe a bit of bread. Oh, we are being attacked? Not cool. Where is it? It's a wolf within the city? Where? Do you have people with guns around? Yes, hey buddy, help your friend. Even if he's not your friend, you might want to help anyway. It's not going to survive this, is he? Come on, guys. Why is he not dying? There is an issue here. This wolf is kind of dangerous and nobody seems to care. Come on, guys. How is this wolf that dangerous? He killed one people on the half. How's the other? To the doctor, quickly. And we lost somebody which was working on what? I don't know. But we lost a colonist anyway. Okay, for now, we'll stick to that. So I was about to buy stuff. And let's hurry on this. Because I could buy a bit of bread, but it's not going to last long. Let's go and buy some. Let's go with 20, and with a bit of luck it will be sufficient to produce our first settlers. I need to bring about a bit of booze as well. And try to trick them to level up. But I need somebody to pick up things. Eventually, if they are willing to. These two houses are finished. Do I have anybody which is homeless? Because if I do have somebody, I need to make an extra house. We're beginning to store things. No, we are not, because I just bought these. I put 21 here, so it's making things a bit easier. I'm losing money right now. Let's take a look. Building are costing me a bit units as well. It's probably because of the gunslingers that I'm losing money. Yet these are useful. So So I need more shacks to be able to produce more money. Let's do some. Let's go with the second row. Right, so these might be helpful to get us a few more of these pioneer. Let's remove the weapon layout. Okay, all is fine here. I'm going to lack trees soon. Oh, we'll get a farm soon. Just need to bring 6 other planks, a little bit of stone, and a few tools. We do have tools. We've got not enough workers. Yes, I know. But I cannot build a house that quickly. I'm not catching up as I would. How is water? We've got still a bit of time. I think it's going to last longer than we do. Come on guys, just a little farm. It's not that little though. And I was about to build a warehouse here as well. Everything's running fine. Quite relaxing. I think the music is a big part for it. It seems to be kind of a solid management game. Not too complicated, but it's working well. Want to relax and stuff. A bunch of crises, but not anything dreadful. What is this? Cheaps. Okay, cool. And we're going to lack space at some point. Okay, we'll just drop this next to the hunter cabin. Okay, we're going to forget about the tree. I don't think it's a good idea because we are going to probably need more resources than we have, but so the farm is done. We are still lacking workers. We should just focus on house. Alright. Anyway, I think we've been able to see plenty of the early beginning of the game. We've got plenty of structures, plenty of buildings which are working quite well. And guys, I think we're not going to go much further today. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Humble store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, up on!